Today I'm going to be showcasing a collection of Minecraft mods that have been updated to support the 1.17 version of Minecraft. Now all the mods in this video are going to be fabric based mods. The forge ones have only just started to recently get updated, so next week's video will feature a few forge and fabric ones. Another bit of information to go with that, Optified is still in the preview version stage. Anyhow, with that information out of the way, let's actually get into the video, but before that make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new around here and enjoy this video. Let's go. First mod today that we're going to be looking at is a mod known as Charm. Charm is a mod inspired by the Quark mod. It is designed to enhance the vanilla game experience without compromising on its gameplay style. Essentially speaking, it's a vanilla plus Minecraft mod. Going through some of the features in the most recent version of the mod, you have bookcases that can hold up to 18 stacks of books, casks for combining potions, cooking pots for combining food, mineshaft corridors and rooms have a lot more ordified than normal, barrels and crates are actually available in all forms of wood textures, atlases hold up to multiple mats that update as you explore, no upper limit on you repairing your tools with XP. Essentially speaking, it doesn't become a point where it's just absurdly amount of costly and experience to repair your tools after a while. Kilns for fast melting of clay and sand, lumberjack and beekeeper villages, super cute coral squeeze, advancements to help you explore what the mod has to offer, totem preserving to hold your items if you die, use your totem of undying from anywhere in your inventory, ender pearl blocks to teleport you to when you're eating a forest fruit, lots of new variants for textures and mobs, no accidentally hurting your own pets, villages in more biomes, as well as trade with a wandering trait villager for a map for more structures, and so much more. Moving on to the next mod, wolves with armor. The essential idea behind this mod is to add more utilities related to the wolves, including wolf armor, as well as several other things that are on the pipeline to be added to this mod. Essentially speaking, this allows you to craft armor for your dogs that are on all variants, going from your leather, iron, diamonds, gold, and then of course upgrading that diamond into netherite wolf armor. The next mod that we're running through today is a mod called Gate of Babylon. The idea behind this mod is it's a fabric mod that adds a bunch of new weapon, armor, tools, as well as many different other things, from boomerangs to yo-yos and spears to broadswords. They have a lot of new different type of options for battling people in the Minecraft game. As I know a lot of people do tend to get sick of just only having to use a sword, a crossbow, a bow, or an axe for fighting, this mod allows you to have a new selection of weapons that allows for a fresh new experience in the Minecraft combat in the game. Moving on to a mod known as Carrier. The Carrier mod allows you to easily transport chests, entities, and spawners without actually removing what's inside of them. Of course, there is a con to this that you just get slowness and increased hunger while you're holding these items, but it allows you for easier transportation of moving items about, especially when you've got a chest filled to the brim with items that you cannot possibly fit in your inventory. But a thing to keep an eye out for when playing around with this mod, it does tend to be a little bit glitchy when it comes to playing around with models and other bits and pieces that isn't exactly vanilla, so other mods and chests from other mods may not function as well without having a bit of a glitch out, but either way, it's a really cool idea behind it either how. Moving on to the next mod, we've got Fabric Furnaces. Fabric Furnaces is inspired by the popular mod Iron Chest, and it adds new furnaces based on vanilla materials that scale in speed and ability. This mod includes 9 different new furnaces, starting from the very basic beginnings of a leather iron mod to all the way up to the one that requires a dragon head, nether star, diamond blocks, and glowstone and sea lanterns. Moving on to the next one, we've got better dropped items. The idea behind this is to make the items that are dropped actually look a lot more decent and look like they're actually meant to be dropped on the floor instead of floating and spinning around. The idea behind this mod actually comes from the item physics mod, but this one changes no game logic, meaning that it's only required to be on the client side of Minecraft, meaning that you don't need it in the actual server itself in order to use it. Moving on to Give Me Hats. The Give Me Hats mod adds in a new collection of hats that appear in dungeon chests. Most of these hats give you bonus different abilities and effects based upon the hat itself. The sailor hat, for example, makes you go faster in a boat, a slime hat makes you bounce on landing, and a Santa hat will give you a frost walker that is slightly more consistent than the normal one. There are 25 different types of hats, ranging from the sailor hat that I said before to cat ears and fox ears, all the way down to golem buckets. Moving on to the Straw Dummy mod, this mod adds only a single thing, the Straw Dummy. It has infinite HP and knocks back resistance, but the cool thing about it, it will display the damage it received by its side, so you know exactly how much damage you're dealing with your weapons. You can also put armor on the straw dummy to understand how much resistance armor can actually give based upon how you attack. Ultimately, a really cool mod for understanding how mechanics may work, as well as understanding how much damage you may actually do. Moving on to a mod called 𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼. 𝓵𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼 adds a painter which can be crafted with 2 sticks and 1 wool. You can select any colors in the format of 𝓵𝓷𝓷𝓰𝓼 and click on any wool, glass block, glass pane, concrete, slide blocks, and brick, including stairs and slabs. Slabs can be dyed separately to each other. The color sector opens when you right-click the painter within the air. Overall, this mod is really good for adding new different variations of different types of colors if you want to have like different variations and shades of the single color that you may want to use in your builds, or maybe a color that isn't actually available or doesn't look quite right to you. Moving on to a mod known as Croptopia. Croptopia is a mod that adds in many new crops that get planted in the ground, crops that are added to trees, as well as over 200 different types of foods. This mod expands on your food sources, allowing you to actually craft individual things such as sandwiches, hamburgers, and many different types of food variations. And there you have it, 10 more mods that are updated for 1.17 that you can play right now. All the links are going to be in the description as always, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button down below, and look out for a video that will be posting a little later today. Either way, until next one guys, goodbye.